Good morning. Happy New Year. It's January 1st. If you watched my night shelling video from last night, see that tree up there? That was the high tide line. We couldn't, this is our normal entrance right here. We couldn't even use this entrance because the tide was all the way up to that tree. So as you can see, this is now low tide, quite a bit of difference. And it's 9 o'clock. The beach is busy already. Not surprised anymore. I would have been surprised yesterday. There's a nice cockle. I'm not going to pick it up. I got plenty. There's a nice, oh my, several. I think today's going to be olive day. All right. You see a black cord dangling. I'm sorry. That's my, it's my external mic. See if I can tuck it somewhere. Oh, there's another olive. Hold on as I try to tuck my mic. There we go. Trying to see if that helps hear better because it is hard to hear. Someone lost a shoe last night. Hard to hear with all this wind. Look at that pretty. See how iridescent that looks? It is definitely olive day. I am wearing my water shoes today, so I'm okay with getting my feet wet. Was there fireworks residue?
What?
Was there firework cannons?
No, I thought
So yeah, last night all this was completely covered with water and the tide is still going out. The lowest part is not for another hour, and then once the tide reaches its lowest part, it slowly works its way back up. Just a clam. There's a whole bunch of chairs set up. Usually you have to reserve them for them to set up, but this looks too uniform. So maybe because it's so busy, they set them out. Because yesterday there was a whole bunch of non-resort chairs and umbrellas set up. So I'm wondering if they, and you're supposed to maintain 6 feet still. So I bet they set these up so people couldn't bring their own umbrellas. I'm gonna go tell Robert that real quick. You know what? And this is the high tide line from last night. I'm just looking at all the Westwind Inn's chairs, and I don't think these are reserved. I think they set them up to prevent what happened yesterday with everyone's own flags and tents and stuff. You're not really supposed to stay on this part. You can walk up and down the beach as public, but actually staying up here, you're not supposed to unless you're a guest of the resort. And yesterday there was like tons of non-Westwood Inn umbrellas. So anyway, I think they set it up to prevent people who aren't staying here. Even though there's signs everywhere, people ignore the signs. You know how it is. Look at all these shells. Excuse me. The red tide doesn't look as bad this morning as it did last night. Trying to get past all these people, but there's people everywhere. There's still dead fish. Dead. Yeah, that high tide last night was definitely the highest. So technically there could still be shells in here because no one was really walking the beach last night. So we will probably stay at this high tide line until we get past this group of people. Once you get down to like beach access, it looks like there's a lot of people right now, but once you get down to beach access number 1, that's where the mostly private houses are. You don't see as many people because remember, it's a public beach. You can walk, anyone can walk up and down. You just can't, you're not supposed to like camp out in front of people's houses too close to the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now that they walk past, I'm going, oh my god, people everywhere. Once he walks past, oh, look at that dog. Yay, look at that one. She was walking yesterday. Good morning. He looks happy as usual.
Say hi. You give him a treat if you like it, he'll be your friend forever.
Does your mommy spoil you with treats?
Well, I'm trying to train him with treats, actually, so he doesn't
Oh.
every time we pass anybody.
How, now what, is this a type of Pomeranian
Yeah,
or?
he's a Pomeranian mix, and I think
Like a little American Eskimo maybe?
German Spitz.
German Spitz.
Oh.
I had an American Eskimo, but he's looked just like this, but pure white.
Wow.
So that's why I was confused on what he was.
Would you like to give him a treat? I'm trying to get him to be nice around other people.
Okay.
They are like one-person dogs, aren't they?
Well, I realized he barks and goes crazy whenever he sees another dog, but he's mostly mad at me because I won't just let him.
Oh, he wants to be everyone's friend.
He's actually a rescue. He's still a puppy. He's only 9 months old, and he's from Kuwait. That apparently rich Kuwaitis buy fancy dogs and then realize they're a lot of work.
Yes,
and,
that's crazy.
So they're these expat women who rescue dogs and KLM flies them to Washington for free, and so.
That's amazing. I never heard of
About
that.
that. So my little Kuwaiti dog.
Well,
his name, and it's interesting because he had a family, clearly. I've got papers. He was born on March 3rd. And
yeah.
he had shots and stuff and went to a vet in Kuwait City, and then I guess the family had to leave quickly or something like that, and so.
Wow.
So I don't know if he speaks Arabic or not. He's pretty good. He's getting a lot better at the beach. I just want him to stop going berserk whenever he sees other people, but he's very nice.
Well, just keep working on it. He'll get better. He's still a puppy,
Very smart.
and he's
Very smart.
adorable.
Yeah. Did you? he's got some like gnats behind his ear, and I got a little tool, and he hates it when I mess with his ears.
Oh, yeah.
Their hair gets matted, right?
Yes, and then I always called it the skirt, the butt area.
Yeah.
That would get matted too. So I would brush mine pretty much every other day.
Yeah.
So it really gets close to the skin. It just thickens up.
Yeah.
And then does he shed?
Hasn't shed yet.
Okay,
I've only had him about a month.
Yeah, the problem were the ears and the back leg area.
As you can see, I haven't tried his butt yet. That seems to be pretty okay. It's just that really fine hair around his
Yeah.
His little ruff.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
But it looks like you brush him a lot because he looks
I've been
very,
trying. Yeah,
very
he
amazing.
doesn't mind being brushed. He hates the I've been these two mats behind his ears that I've been working on, and he hates that.
And like, don't ever shave him. Oh my God, some people have him shaved.
Ooh.
Don't do it.
No, I don't.
If you keep it brushed, it won't get too long. It'll be perfect.
And I understand too that you need to have their toenails clipped.
Yes.
How often do you do that?
Like once a year, when I would go to my vet to get the yearly checkup and the heart guard, I would ask the vet to clip them. So because I tried it once, and yes, and it bled, and I was.
It's a disaster.
So, and it depends on your house. Like if you walk them on like concrete and stuff, that kind of naturally wears it down. So I felt like once a year was enough.
Yeah.
But you can also take them to a groomer and ask. You can. Like if you feel like the clicking is too much, maybe every 6 months.
Yeah.
But I did once a year. And my vet was good, and I would just say, hey, when you do the checkup, can you do the nails? And he would.
Well, I live in Washington normally, but I'm a professor and we're all teaching online. So
okay.
So we're down here for the spring. And so I figure this is great for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Get tons of exercise.
Oh, he sees another one.
It's too much.
Yeah, too much.
All right, take care.
He can only take so much.
Oh, that's a good puppy.
I've been good so far. I can't take it.